Jai Hind. Hello everyone. How is it going? I hope all of you must doing great and staying happy. So today, Unit 3, the second lesson. And what is the name of the lesson? The enormous turnip. Before we start the story, let us learn something about turnip.
A turnip is a root vegetable commonly grown in temperate climates worldwide for its white fleshy taproot. We can use turnip both raw and cooked.
Okay children, then about which type of turnip? Yes, enormous. Meaning of the word enormous is huge, which means something very large. The enormous turnip is an interesting story. Once an old man planted some turnip seeds. After some time, they grew into an enormous, which means very big turnip. The old man wanted to pull it out, but he couldn't do so. Now the old man told his wish to pull out the giant turnip out of the ground to his family members. And at last, the enormous turnip was pulled out with the help of an old woman, a boy, and a girl. Then all of them ate it. That means if any work is done with unity, that work will always be successful because there is strength in unity. Okay children, are you ready to watch a video?
Unit 3 The Enormous Turnip. Once upon a time, an old man planted some turnip seeds. The turnip seeds grew. The turnip seeds grew and grew. "I want to pull up the enormous turnip," said the old man. The old man pulled and pulled, but he could not pull up the enormous turnip. An old woman came. "I want to pull up that enormous turnip," said the old man. "I will help you," said the old woman. The old man and the old woman pulled and pulled, but they could not pull up the enormous turnip. A boy came. "We want to pull up that enormous turnip," said the old woman. "I will help you," said the boy. The old man and the old woman and the boy pulled and pulled, but they could not pull up the enormous turnip. A girl came. "We want to pull up that enormous turnip," said the boy. "I will help you," said the girl. The old man and the old woman and the boy and the girl pulled and pulled. Up came the enormous turnip. "We will help you to eat the enormous turnip," said the old woman and the boy and the girl. And they did.
Okay dear ones, have you enjoyed the video? I guess so. So we can move in detail. So all of you, please take your term textbook and open the page at 26.
The enormous turnip. Once upon a time, an old man planted some turnip seeds. The turnip seeds grew. The turnip seeds grew and grew.
Let us now understand the story, The Enormous Turnip, which means this is the story of a huge turnip. So dear ones, we have already studied in the previous poem, little by little, that how a seed improves, also enhances itself over the time to become a big plant. So, in order to get a big tree, this old man must have dug the hole in the ground, planted some turnip seeds and watered the seeds. The turnip seeds started to grow and soon became a giant turnip plant.
I want to pull up the enormous turnip, said the old man. The old man pulled and pulled, but he could not pull up the enormous turnip.
It was a giant turnip, very big in size. He pulled it, that means he applied force and used all his strength to take out the giant turnip out of the ground. But it didn't come out. He was not able to do it alone.
An old woman came. I want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the old man. I will help you, said the old woman.
Now an old woman came. The old man told her his wish to pull out this huge turnip out of the ground. On seeing this, the old man putting in a lot of effort, she decided to help him.
The old man and the old woman pulled and pulled, but they could not pull up the enormous turnip. A boy came. We want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the old woman. I will help you, said the boy.
Now both of them started pulling the giant turnip out of the ground together. But their force was not enough to pull it out. Then a boy came there. The old woman told him that both of them wanted to pull out this huge turnip from the ground. But even after applying force together, they are not able to pull it out. So that boy also agreed to help them.
The old man and the old woman and the boy pulled and pulled, but they could not pull up the enormous turnip.
Now the old man, the old woman and the boy, three of them together started pulling out of that huge turnip out of the ground. Even three of them couldn't make it.
A girl came. We want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the boy. I will help you, said the girl.
Now a girl reached that spot. The boy told her that they wanted to take out this huge turnip out of the soil, but they are not able to do it. So that girl decided to help them.
The old man and the old woman and the boy and the girl pulled and pulled. Up came the enormous turnip.
Now the old man, the old woman, the boy and the girl, four of them together started pulling out of the huge turnip out of the ground, and hooray, the giant turnip came out because of their joint efforts.
We will help you to eat the enormous turnip, said the old woman and the boy and the girl. And they did.
Now the old woman, the boy and the girl who helped the old man in pulling out this huge turnip out of the ground jokingly asked the old man that we will also help you in eating it, and they did. That means that day they must have enjoyed eating that huge turnip together. If any work is done with unity, that work will always be successful because there is strength in unity. Dear ones, some sentences for you. Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Great things cannot be done alone. They can be done by team of people.
Dear ones, let's sum up the story in the form of a song. Enjoy.
The old man planted seeds. The old man planted seeds. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the old man planted seeds. The turnip grew and grew. The turnip grew and grew. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the turnip grew and grew. The old man pulled and pulled. The old man pulled and pulled. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the old man pulled and pulled. The old woman helped. The old woman helped. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the old woman helped. The boy helped them pull. The boy helped them pull. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the boy helped them pull. The girl helped them pull. The girl helped them pull. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the girl helped them pull. They pulled and pulled it up. They pulled and pulled it up. Up, up the turnip, and they had it for tea.
Dear ones, the new words and the word meanings. Enormous, very large in size. There is an enormous apple tree in front of our house. Turnip, a round root vegetable. I like to eat turnip. Old man, aged or elderly male person. The old man is walking with a stick. Old woman, aged or elderly female person. I helped the old woman to cross the road. Pulled, apply force to move towards oneself. She pulled out water from well using a rope.
Dear ones, as usual, the main elements like story reading, English explanation, new words and meanings, everything here in this video. Go through it. I hope you will do so. See you on the next class. Thank you.